Resist. Resist by maintaining sovereignty of the self. Resist by maintaining love of the self. Resist by maintaining fierce loyalty to love and pleasure. Resist with acts of radical kindness. Focus on the path to better times.
All right, hey, what's up? We are here again for another installment of the Green Mushroom Astral Temple experiments. This is experiment 1, and it is week 4. It is the 4th of June at 7:35 in the evening, and this is Luxa, if I didn't say that already.
This is the rabbit.
And this is Joy.
Hell yeah. So this week, Joy and the rabbit were leaving gifts for each other in the temple. Who wants to go first with their impressions of what they have encountered?
Rabbit does.
It sounds like you've been volunteered.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine. I just went right there to the ritual space today when I went to look, and it was just a sword, the perfect sword, perfectly balanced. Black leather grip, big silver or steel pommel. That's what I saw. Not a whole lot else. But
did you wave it around or anything?
Did I move it around?
Did you wave it around? Did you He-Man it or anything? Did you do anything with it?
Yeah, I totally picked it up, felt the weight in my hand, and maybe a rainbow-ish. When I moved it around is what I got.
Okay, interesting.
That's cool. So I had a little trouble this week because I had a lot of environmental noise and stuff going on. It's kind of hard to focus. But I repeatedly felt like a big book in my hands. And then I had the sensation of something kind of wrapping around my forearms, like bandages or gauntlets or something. And then just shifting impressions of what I would think would be I don't know, maybe angelic imagery or stuff, just things that I think people generally think of with angelic stuff, helmets, wings, swords, shields. But it was just a really, really fast slideshow. That felt kind of random, and I don't know if it was because I just wasn't very grounded this time around, but that's what I got.
I had that too. Not those images, but a lot of randomness, and when I was in the space and trying to give you your thing, Joy, it was that same kind of chaotic energy of a lot of things happening really quickly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have to ask you a question. This is bizarre. when I was leaving you your object, I kept hearing Toto's Africa playing in the background in the temple somewhere. And then I heard it on the radio the other day. I got into my car yesterday, and my car defaults to radio.
I thought you were about to say my car always defaults to Toto's Africa.
No, it was just bizarre. I was like, wait a minute, I just heard this song. It's not something I have on a playlist somewhere. So I thought it was really interesting. Did you play that song this week or anything?
No, I have not, but
okay.
A lot of Tenacious D this week. Which that's just chaos music, kind of.
Yeah.
In my head, it's comedy and fun.
Yeah, it's classic stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of interesting things about what y'all found. Very fun. Who wants to reveal first what they left for the other person?
I'll go first this time.
Okay.
I'm excited. So you definitely picked up the rainbow aspect, and I would say it's close enough. I left you a big rainbow bubble wand. A two-handed bubble wand.
Yeah, that does sound really close.
Yeah.
I mean, it is actually, like, you know, if you think about the sword being like the elemental weapon of air and stuff, like, I think that's actually pretty close.
Yeah,
Personally, I don't know, yeah.
I think so too. That's why I asked you if anything happened when you waved it around, because it's a bubble wand, so the bubbles are supposed to show you things that will help you. But yeah, that's cool.
Neat. Yeah. I don't know. It just felt like perfectly balanced in my hand too, and it was like really fun waving around.
Nice.
Very cool.
Cool. So I left you a like acoustic guitar.
Oh, well, that was totally off. That's cool. I just kept getting a book for some reason, but interesting.
Well, I also like had a whole bunch of flashes of like vessels of things that like held good times, whether it was, I don't know, like a chalice or a cup, or I think the empty space in a guitar fits that theme too, but just like, I don't know, like something for creativity and good times. So I don't think it was a blank book.
Maybe that's where Toto's Africa came.
Yeah, I was just wondering about the music, because there was music, which is interesting.
Yeah.
And there was something else that you left there too, wasn't there, Rabbits?
Oh, like bonus was like the pick of destiny from like Tenacious D.
Oh, nice. I'm so pissed I didn't pick that up. That would have been great. That's cool.
Oh yeah. So do you guys want to talk real quick about the sigil? Like, just kind of go over like what we've done with that?
Sure.
Oh yeah. So we decided to make a sigil to facilitate us doing this experiment a little bit easier. It uses like a focal point, or however you like to think about it. So each one of us kind of came up with a symbolic element, and then Rabbits combined them into a sigil for us to use, which will be pretty cool. So I'm excited to experiment with that and see how that goes.
Yeah, what do we have any ideas on like how we want to use the sigil? Or we're just gonna kind of go for it and create our own context individually? Do you have any thoughts on that?
I was thinking that I might want to like draw it before I start in the astral work, and I was thinking about maybe drawing it on a candle. I like to do that kind of shit a lot.
That's cool.
Rad.
I was definitely thinking about drawing it before going into the astral space too. But I like the idea of a candle. I don't use a candle as much as I would like to, often just because I don't think about it. It's during the day or something, or in offering practices and stuff. But that might help me with the focus issue too, to be honest.
I found it to be really helpful myself, for sure.
Yeah.
I did use it today when I went to look for your thing, Joy.
Oh, cool. Well, okay, so full disclosure, the bubble wand idea kind of came from your part of the sigil.
Okay.
It kind of looks like I wasn't sure if I wanted to leave you like some kind of dandelion poof or bubble wand, and they just kind of merged in my head. So
That's cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so like we all contributed a element to the sigil, and then we combined them into one coherent sigil. So we can all focus on it and do whatever we want with it. But yeah, it does seem very effective for the purpose we have.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes and everything, and we will be documenting our progress here.
I just want to say, nice work on the sigil, Rabbit. Like combining all of them together, it looks really sweet.
It's very, very cool. Yeah, I'm not sure whether or not we're going to show it to everybody, but it is very cool. You can believe us about that.
We can just describe how awesome it is.
It's just like the coolest thing you've ever seen. So
just imagine the coolest sigil you could, and then make it a little cooler. No.
Yeah. And then turn it up to 11. Right?
Oh, hell yeah. Well, yeah, we appreciate you doing that for us, Rabbits, for sure. And yeah, fuck yeah.
my pleasure, guys.
Cool.
Astral Temple Experiments is part of the Green Mushroom Podcast Network. To hear more great independent productions like the one you just listened to, visit our catalog at tgmpodcastnetwork.com.